manifestation is not you pulling some shit out of thin air. It's you getting on a timeline that already exists. You're aligning with the frequency that already exists, right? So you have to be ready to leave your old self behind. Peace and love, everybody. It's Z. I hope that you all are having an amazing day on purpose, because I am. I know it's been a while. It has been a while. I have been adjusting to this new energy that we're in. We literally went through a massive awakening, a massive transformation. And when I say I felt like I was dragged through like 5 different timelines, it was so intense that I really had to sit down. I had to sit down and just chill out for a second. But it was amazing. I did not enjoy it, but I needed it. How have y'all been feeling? I know that I'm not tripping, and I know this energy is very real. Anyway, today I am with the flip. Today we're going to be talking more about manifesting. I know that I said that I was going to make this a series from my last video, so this is part 2 to manifesting. So we're just going to get right into it, because I tried to record this video so many times and I just realized that my fucking camera has been in slow motion. So I recorded like an hour worth of video just for it to be in slow motion. Anyway, so let's get into it. So I'm going to talk about the importance of detachment, the importance of walking away and making space for your manifestations to come in. You have to be willing to walk away from certain things, certain places, certain people that is not in alignment with the energy that you are trying to bring into your life. We may not always be aware of what is and not in alignment with us, but trust that spirit is. Trust that spirit is all knowing of what is for you and what is not for you. And we have to walk in faith the moment we start manifesting, because manifesting is just an agreement between you and God, saying that I am going to meet you halfway to get to the life that I desire, the life that already exists. But like I said, you gotta meet spirit, you gotta meet God halfway there. So I say that it's important for you to walk away and detach, because sometimes we are in current situations that are out of alignment with what we are asking for. So for instance, if you are trying to manifest a new career, say for instance you want to be a business owner, an entrepreneur, and you want to be an entrepreneur but you are working, there's a high chance that you may have to leave your job. You may even get fired. Your job circumstances may get so unbearable that you quit. That is a sign that your manifestations are flowing. And if you are not ready to walk away from that job, you will walk right past your manifestations. If you are trying to better the love that you have for yourself, you might end up having more arguments with people. You might end up having falling outs with people more than normal, because spirit is trying to show you what is in the way. So when you are manifesting, you really have to start paying attention to what is going on in your life at that time. Manifesting is not all fun, haha, peaches and cream. It's really not, because it's your word with spirit. It's your agreement. Spirit is expecting you, the universe is expecting you to stand on what you say, to keep your word. Okay, you want spirit to come in and intervene and help you get to your destination faster? Okay, this is what you got to do. You got to do X, Y, and Z. And if you're not ready to walk away from the things that you are currently doing to step into your new life, what makes you think that that you're going to achieve it, right? So you have to have this sense of detachment with things. You have to have this sense of faith and fearlessness within you when it comes to manifesting, because you will be faced with a lot of different choices. And if you make a choice that is out of alignment with what you're asking for, you will walk right past what you have been asking for. So detach. Know that every situation that you're in is temporary. It is. So learn how to detach, learn how to move in faith, learn how to walk away from things that are not serving you. And honestly, this is really with anything in your life. If you call it manifesting, if you call it growing, if you call it, because manifestation is not you pulling some shit out of thin air. It's you just getting on a timeline that already exists. You're aligning with the frequency that already exists. Right? So you have to be ready to leave your old self behind. And with your old self comes people, comes jobs, comes homes, a lot of different things. There were many. I remember once I was manifesting a new car. A month or two later, the car that I had just somehow stopped working. Now, I could have been a full-on wreck. I could have been a full-on wreck about this, but I'm like, nah, that's just a sign that my manifestations are en route. They're closer than I think. Because once shit start happening, it's actually closer than you think. You just gotta have faith. Because the moment you start questioning, the moment you start being negative, the moment you start just doing a little too much, you're delaying it. You're delaying it from coming into your life. So that's one. Two, manifesting is not for anybody who is lazy. I don't know where the conception came from that you can just write some shit down on a piece of paper and it's gonna, if you write it down 6 to 9 times, it's gonna just come to you. Here's the thing about manifestation, which is what I mentioned earlier. It's an agreement. It's an agreement between you and spirit. So if you say you want more money, what makes you think you could just sit down and do nothing? What makes you think you could just be on your ass and do nothing? What makes you think that a check is going to fall out of the goddamn sky? That's not realistic, and which is why you have to be realistic with things as well. Like knowing that it's going to take work. Like I said before, it's an agreement between you and the universe, saying, okay, the universe is telling you, okay, well, like I said, if you do this, this, and that, we'll meet you halfway. We'll meet you halfway. Cool. So that means that if you asking for a new career and you're not out here doing things to get in alignment with your career, the new career, it's not gonna work out. You can't just sit on your ass and expect things to come to you. That is very unrealistic. And this is how people get into spiritual psychosis, because they think just because they wrote something down on a piece of paper 9 times, 3, 6, and 9 times, that the money is supposed to just fall out of the sky. The opportunity is just supposed to just be there waiting for you. You cannot get anything without doing something. You cannot have your hand out ready to take and ready to receive without giving something. The same hand that you have out asking for something is the same hand that you need to have out when it comes to giving something. It's an exchange of energy. If you think that you can just somehow get whatever you want without having to work for it, that is crazy. So know that it's going to take work. Manifesting is not just peaches and rainbows and unicorns. No, you are opening yourself up to the universe. You're opening yourself up to God. You're opening yourself up to endless possibilities, and what comes with that is a lot of sacrifices. What comes with that is a lot of action. What comes with that is you taking charge as well. It's a working relationship between you and the universe, and if you are not doing your part, best believe the universe will not do its part. So if you want to manifest, be ready to walk away, be ready to detach, and be ready to do some work. It takes work and time to get anything in this life, and it's the same in the spiritual. It may not be the exact same physical labor, but best believe if you are trying to bring a new career into your life, do you think that you're just going to just sit at the current career that you have and think that a new one's just going to come out of the blue somehow without you doing some type of work? No. So redevelop your relationship with yourself. Redevelop your relationship with fear, with attachments. Redevelop your relationship with walking away. And when things crumble down, that is a sign that your manifestations are right around the corner. When things start leaving your life, when you're manifesting, that's because your desires are now en route. They are closer than you think. Trust that. Okay? All right.